Okay, so welcome to another session of our English Conversation Circle, which is part of the Circles program from Out&About Group. Out&About is a social development group aims at building a society based on five universal values: love, peace, acceptance, forgiveness, and benevolence. And we promote the concept of the global citizen. The global citizen means that we treat human beings as human beings and for no other reason. Okay? So, we usually, the way I facilitate this session is we choose a topic and then we talk about it. Dr. Muhammad, who facilitates this session, is busy today, so I'm going to be in his place. Okay? So, we suggest topics, and then the topic that has most of the votes, we'll choose it, and we'll go ahead and discuss it. Okay? Great. So, what would you like to talk about? Anybody? Any suggestion?
Where do you want to start from?
Any suggestion from anywhere?
Guys,
all the days talking about ladies.
Out&About the group? Not about lady, it's mostly romantic stories.
very romantic stories and very romantic and very lovely, but it's dangerous. I talk about women.
But we talk about relationships. I mean, in the life coaching sessions, sometimes we touch on relationships, and later on, after some weeks, we will get to the romantic relationships and life coaching. But this is another circle that we do on Thursdays, and it's in Arabic.
We are afraid of something about talking about women. If we talk about women, women will talk about us.
Yeah.
And we are called a manhood society, man-wise society, or a man-oriented society, or men-oriented societies, like Jordanian society. So, talking about women, dangerous.
Yeah, we'll bring enough trouble. Yeah.
Religion values. Religion values.
Religious values. Religious values. Now, in Out&About,
Yes.
two things that we don't talk about:
Religion and
politics and religion.
Okay.
We don't touch on those things.
Uh,
But we can talk about spirituality in general.
Spirituality.
Yes.
about women, my father always say, don't talk about women or don't get fault or make a mistake in women or money. Be far about.
Don't do mistakes with women and money.
Okay, like mistake or be far about stole thing or money. Be far about something like that.
Okay. Interesting. So,
Talk about Jordan about the.
About women.
Okay, no.
women?
There is
Hello. Welcome to our group.
Let her talk about women.
No, we still did not choose the topic. What we're doing is that well, about 5 minutes ago, we're trying to choose topics, to suggest topics, and then we will vote on them, and the one with the most votes, we'll talk about it.
And I'm the only female here.
Yes. Today, yes.
This is usually.
No,
First talking,
not really.
We were very careful when we talked about this topic.
So much for that.
Okay, so what topics would you like to talk about? What suggestions? I will not speak.
Social media again.
I will
Yes, about it last time.
Not last Tuesday, but the
But
Tuesday
the
before,
week before.
I think the topic
social
was
media
social media and the effect of, or the impact of social media on
People.
On people.
people, or on societies, on life,
Okay.
different aspects.
Okay.
I don't know if this is,
Social media, that's one.
but
for me, I hate the social media because I hate people how they always want to do things and show the people I do this thing.
Okay.
I I want to be far apart.
Okay. So what would you like to talk about? Do you have a suggestion?
Okay, let's talk about social media.
No, suggest.
For me,
we're still
social
suggesting.
And
We're,
Annie can suggest.
we're still suggesting. Any
Okay.
Car.
cars? What about cars?
Please.
What about cars?
The prices of cars? What
I-
about cars?
What about cars?
About the traffic in the street?
Traffic? Okay. Okay.
You know, the problem for the traffic, but how people crossing the street, they with the mobile, they don't look right or left.
Interesting. Yes. Mobile usage. This is another topic. So social media, traffic, using mobile on the streets, whether pedestrians,
Pedestrians, yes.
okay, or drivers. Okay. So, what else? So we have 3 topics until now.
Where I'm, we are from Jakarta.
Okay.
Okay. We need to know where Amman is. It's everything in Amman. There's nothing in that. We want to come to do anything. We should go. Take,
Lack of activities in other cities.
yes.
Okay.
Actually, you can see activity in many places in many cities because there's the authority. There's nothing in that. Just for to live there. Just when you go
Okay.
to work and come to sleep. Just there.
Okay. No touristic areas. No. Okay.
The concentration
Beautiful.
of people in Amman was
No. There is 1 million in that. 1 million people
where?
in that. More.
More than one.
Yeah.
Zakka?
Yeah.
Zakka is now in population, I think, 3 million or something.
No.
3?
Reaching,
3 million?
Approaching.
No.
Approaching 3 million.
1 million. More.
Okay. Okay. So activities in Zarqa. Okay. Lovely. So we have activities in Zarqa, mobile usage with pedestrians and drivers, social media impact on people, and Zarqa activities. Okay. We're suggesting topics, and then we will vote on the most popular topic that we want to talk about. So we're still collecting suggestions.
He want to talk about philosophy. I think. Like,
Okay. Okay, fear of public speaking. Okay. Okay. Fear of
Very
public speaking.
common.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Yes. Yes. So, we have 5 topics. Let's vote. Any other suggestions? Ding, 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 ding,
Say it
ding.
again for the other people. It's correct.
Can we run through the topics?
Okay, so we have impact of social media on people. We have traffic in Amman. We have the usage of mobile with pedestrians and drivers.
Lake of
Activities in Zarqa. There is a topic where Zarqa is one of the cities in Jordan, and it lacks any activities because there are no touristic sites. There are no
There's nothing.
recreational sites there, so there is nothing for the population in Zarqa to do other than work. And the 5th one, public speaking.
Public speaking.
The fear of public speaking.
Fear of public speaking.
We're still getting suggestions. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, of course. Okay. Ala una, ala du, ala tre.
Yeah.
Ding. Okay. So, who would like to talk about social media impact on people? Votes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 people. You need to memorize with me. Okay, so 3 for social media. Traffic in Amman. Who would like to talk about that? Traffic. No one for traffic. 0 for traffic. Okay. Okay, and now mobile usage of pedestrians and drivers. Ding, 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 ding. Mobile usage habits with pedestrians and drivers.
Talk about social media the same way.
1. Okay. We have activities in Zarqa.
Zero.
Activities in Zarqa. Ding,
Seems
ding,
nobody
ding,
from
ding.
Zarqa.
Okay. We have fear of public speaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The top.
We won. Okay, let's do it tomorrow. Okay. We did.
Okay. So, before we go into that, I'm going to start something new. Usually I don't introduce myself, and this is part of Out and About's philosophy. But then we got some feedback is that at least the facilitator should introduce him or herself. Okay? Why we don't introduce ourselves in Out and About? And we let that on automatic, on autopilot, if you would like. The philosophy of the global citizen that Out and About is trying to promote since 2010 concentrates on the fact that we're all human. It doesn't matter what my name is, it doesn't matter what I believe in, it doesn't matter what my age is, what my gender is. So none of those things matter. The only thing that matters is that I'm human. Okay? So this is why in Out and About, in most of our activities, we don't ask people to introduce themselves in a group. If they would like to meet and introduce themselves, that's up to them. So it's part of the story. But because of the feedback that we received, so we're going to try to start introducing the facilitator. So I am Rami Dole. I am one of the of Out and About founders. There are 3 founders in Out and About, and I'm a life coach. Okay? So let's start with the fear of public speaking. Who wants to open the floor? Yes, me.
Yasmin should start.
Yasmin will start. Would you like to open the floor for discussion? Yes?
We have first to ask her, are you afraid of
There's a lot
speaking in the
of
front
people
of
like
audience?
Okay. Who
especially in front of ladies.
What is the fear of public speaking?
who
Let's
faces
define the concept first.
who faces this challenge? I mean, let's not call it fear. Embarrassment,
Hesitation.
a challenge in hesitation in public speaking. Who feels
You
that?
know, start it with the ladies. We're a man in front of a lady. who
No,
wants
we're all humans here. So
No matter our
whoever wants
No,
to.
but the fear started when the man
No matter
will
our
start to talk
genders.
with his girlfriend or he wants to become a girlfriend, he will be afraid.
Oh my God! You reminded me of that. There is one
16.
time that the closest that I got to getting married is that I got engaged. Okay, and that was back in 1999. Okay, and we were together for about 2 years. But that day we were giving the ring, I was absolutely shaking. I mean, we knew each other for 2 years. Okay? And that day, I was like that. What am I doing? Is this the right thing? Is this the right
Just for
decision?
2 years? I've been
We've
married
been- no,
for
we've-
50
no,
years.
no,
I'm
we've
shaking
been to-
until now. But that I'm afraid.
Okay, back to fear of public speaking. Who would like to open the floor?
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
I'm Anas Saqiya. I'm studying mechanical engineering at Hashemite University.
Mechanical.
Yeah, mechanical. 4th year.
Okay.
Nothing in my life. I'm just doing nothing. Just go to the university and study. Because there are the second 2 semester in 2 summer semester.
Okay.
There's no like we have just 1 week, the whole day. 1
Okay.
week and start another semester.
This is for the last year, the summer semester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's ended.
It's cancelled.
Yeah.
Why do you?
So, public speaking.
Okay.
What does it
There's nothing.
Do you do presentations at the university?
Yes, I had 3 presentations.
Okay.
When I go to present something, I always want to remember some face of the people
Audience.
in the audience. I can't
Front
just being saved everything and just talk it, just speak it.
Without.
Then I have a good mark, but
Okay.
just, I have never remember any face of the audience.
Okay. You look at them, but you don't see them. Okay. This is one of the techniques, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
The presentation, you presentation all of a sudden all of a sudden with you, or you prepared for the presentation?
I prepared.
previously?
That's why I been fluent right now.
Be cool.
I know everything. Just look for the data show and
You forgot to do.
make this in my hand. Like
So
this.
you just look at the data show.
No, everything. I have a good mark.
Okay. Okay. So you did. Okay. Lovely. Beautiful. Who else?
We have to speak Arabic. We're studying Arabic.
Okay.
So we're English, so we already speak English fine. But we wanted to see if we could meet people to do an exchange with.
Okay.
So we came to maybe see if we could sort that out.
With Out and About, there are many opportunities for that. This particular circle, I mean, there is this program in Out and About called the Circles program. We have different circles. This circle, this particular circle, is called the English Conversation Circle, so that people would speak the language. We have two circles on Thursday. One life coaching circle, and we do it in Arabic. And the other one is related to marital laws in Jordan, bringing awareness to marital laws in Jordan. We have a lawyer that comes and speak about those laws. And we have a book club also that runs in Arabic. And it happens not here in Kamisti, it happens on Saturdays from 5 till 7:30 in Wadi Sakra. Wadi Sakra. All the details are on our page and how to get there.
Because we found you through another website.
Meetup?
Yeah, which is why we didn't see all of your things. We just thought, oh, we need to speak to some Arabic people.
No worries, don't worry. But let's have this chance while you're around,
Yeah.
okay? And also, Dalia puts all our events on Meetup. So even if you're on Meetup, you'll get all our. Just search for browse for Out and About, and you'll get all our meetups there as well. Okay? Great.
But can I ask, how long have you been studying Arabic here in Jordan?
Well, we've been in Jordan 3 weeks, but we've been studying Arabic in England for like a bit less than 2 years.
Yeah.
Well, 2 academic years, so probably like a year and a half.
18 months, yeah.
Whereabouts in England?
Manchester.
Manchester.
Why are you studying Arabic?
It's a good question. I'm not really sure.
Of course, not for writing poems or something.
Maybe.
No, it's an interest really. People like that.
Yeah.
It's an interesting language and it's really difficult.
Yeah.
Which is kind of good, like it's challenging to study.
Yeah.
There's so much culture and history.
Interesting.
You talk to Arabian people for this purpose, or you treat Arabian people? Do you know Arabian people
No,
around?
this is the problem. Like we've come here, but our social circle is very English.
Okay.
If I want to study a language, another Arabic or English, I want to choose a cultural
Arabic
a
language native speaker.
have a culture, a good culture.
No, we're at a Jordan language academy. It's in the same circle.
Okay. Yeah.
It's small. It's really
Yeah.
small. And then we're going to classes next semester.
It's a challenge. I mean, many people in Jordan, they speak English, and and even if you go into a taxi, into a cab, they will speak the English that they know, so they won't speak the Arabic.
So we're speaking Arabic.
Actually, I had that challenge in Cyprus. I studied in Cyprus, the Turkish part of Cyprus. And everybody speaks English. So I didn't learn Turkish. The university was in English. Everybody in Cyprus speaks English. So I stayed there for 4 years and I didn't learn Turkish. Only a few words. Okay? So back to public speaking. Yes? You wanted to say
I'm
something?
thinking to say something about public speaking. I don't know.
Okay. I'll tell you a story about my first time on stage. Okay? So while in university, we were at night at the campus, and I don't know why we were there. We were just hanging out. It was night. There was no one at the university, no one at campus. And we saw a light in one of the lecture rooms. So we went there. We were 3 of us. And we heard voices. So we went in. And suddenly there were people, students and teachers, and we wanted to know what was going on. And suddenly we found one of the teachers like auditioning students for a role in a play. And suddenly they said, who would like to audition for the short robber? Okay, someone who steals and who's short. Okay? And I said, me.
You didn't know the meaning of your...
No, of course I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I fit perfectly for the role. I mean, I'm short at least.
If I'm there, I will. I'm sure.
So, and then we did all those the practicing and the provas for the play, and it wasn't a play, a whole play. They were sketches, and the main reason for this, it happened to be a drama club at the university, and the main reason for this drama club is to teach English through drama. Okay, so we went on stage, and there were about 1,000 people in front of us. So I'm used to presentations, presenting in a lecture, presenting a paper to students and to professors, but not to 2,000 people. Okay? So we went on the first sketch, and my partner on the sketch, she skipped from line 1 to the end line. Okay? And I was like, oh my God. And I was going, no, go back. And it was really a huge challenge, but then it was fine. I mean, she got back, she remembered and all that, and it went okay. But that was very challenging to be in front of 1,000 people for the first time in your life. And, but then it was okay. But for me, then later on, we kept on doing plays and different sketches across the university years, which built for me a kind of familiarity with, if you want, public speaking. I mean, or speaking in public or being in front of an audience, big audience. That was my first experience.
But I think when you play some role or something, it's much less stressful than doing some real public speaking or lecturing something or saying something.
Okay.
Hassan, depends on the information that you are giving to public, you are talking about.
The situation is different. When you lecture something, you say something serious,
Yeah.
it's much stressful.
Okay.
For public who, for people who suffer from fear of public speaking.
Yes, especially that you will be
But
asked
not while
questions
you're
about.
playing and something like this.
Yeah.
It's not stressful.
Okay. Lovely.
You mean when you talk about serious things, it's harder than.
Yes, it's
Than playing
much
a role.
stressful than
For me, no. If I have a serious thing, I will study it and know it well, and then go and talk.
Okay. So preparing is one of the prepare yourself well to get the confidence, enough confidence to go in front of people.
that is kind of
Yeah.
activity.
I make presentate in the mirror.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, that's one of the effective ways.
Yeah.
Like taxi drive.
I think the amount of people that you are talking to
Has an
also
effect.
has an effect,
Yeah.
I think. And the relationship between you and those people that you are talking, are they friends or strangers or the first time that you met them or something?
Yeah.
Differs, I think.
Absolutely.
I was master student in University of Jordan. For my colleagues, it was very difficult to say.
Mm.
But in front of my students, at the same day, I give lectures to my students, and at the end of the day, I give lectures to my colleagues in presentations. So it's
Different.
yeah.
Okay.
Because my students, I feel that they don't know as much as me.
Okay.
But for my colleagues, as master students and postgraduate students, I feel very clear and start to see.
It's more challenging. They know more. They can test your knowledge more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was shaking. You are a lecturer. Hey, but
It's different. It's I totally understand. Yeah. Public speaking. Okay. When at different university, I mean, whether it was in my BA or in the MBA, they give us this very might be useful techniques, but one of the very strange techniques. They say, imagine all the people in front of you in their underwears.
I heard about this technique.
And it was absolutely strange. I never used it.
They have
I
to
was
be.
afraid to
How
laugh
to
or
use
do
it?
something very
How
silly.
to use it? I can't imagine all underwear. But I heard of this technique also.
Yes.
But I cannot imagine that they are without underwear or something. They have to be
I
white.
think the concept
That's
is
strange
imagine
anyway.
people that not in the same position, not in high position,
Yes.
they're underneath you, so
Eh.
you can lecture them with no stress.
Yeah.
That's the concept.
But when there is a one, he is okay. If there is a one, you know, he is your manager. Okay, he is not better than you, but he is
Of higher level, yeah.
You can't consume that he is.
Well, this is actually the situation where they say imagine. This is exactly the situation. Khalid, you wanted to say something?
No.
No? Another technique is that not to look at your audience in the eye. Okay? Look at their foreheads. Okay? It will feel like you're looking at them, but so as not to get the fear inside of you, don't look at their eyeballs. I mean, don't have a direct eye contact with them. Just look at their foreheads in general, and keep on like what you did actually. So you're looking at people, but you're not looking into their eyes.
I'm wondering, the audience notice where the speaker is looking at.
It depends on their
I don't know,
distance.
this is the first time I think about it.
It depends on their distance.
The distance between.
If you're on a stage, for example, and you have a bigger audience than usual, you can do this. But if you have 3 people in front of you, like for example in a job interview, you cannot do that. Like, what's wrong with my hair? What's wrong?
One of our teachers always looks us in the eye.
Yeah.
And it's really off-putting, like when she's talking to you, because she'll say something to us in Arabic and we might or might not understand. And she'll like look right at you and you're like,
Oh my God! Now I have to answer this.
panic.
We have in Arabic the language of eyes. We depend on it very much. You know, I don't know.
Body language.
Yeah,
Something-
I
It's
know
body
something like
language.
that. Like,
You know,
It's like a body language.
yes, we have it an eye language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
with
in
my
comparison, English people make eye contact, don't make eye contact very much.
Avoid it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
It's all close and cold.
they don't. They don't look at people in the eye very much. I'm doing it now. But I think we're more kind of reserved as a people in general, so we tend to not make eye contact so much. It's a very kind of intimate thing.
when my mom went to claim us, she just looked for us like this.
Yeah, that stare of the mother. Yeah. No, yes, nothing compares to that.
7 years old.
She can't read you. She can't know anything about you. What you did, you mistake that day. She knows everything.
No,
I guess parents, once they get a child, right away they get those skills of those eyes. They have it built in right away. When they get the first child, they have them built in. I mean, those are the new looks. Now we are parents.
We call it in Arabic the eye language, firasat al-Arab. The Arabian person in general has a good ability to read the eye of the person in front of her.
I don't know what's farasa in English.
no one.
It's an eye language.
It's like a body
No.
language.
Or your law,
No,
I
no,
can tell
I mean, it's like body language.
many different things
It's a body
about your
language.
personality.
He
لا
can
دراسة مش body language.
It's
like a body language.
okay. There are
Eye
two
language.
languages. One language is body language, which is related to movement. Okay,
Yes.
movement of the eyes, movement of the lips,
Yeah.
emotion. Exactly. Thank you very
But
much.
when I see something from
But
the first
farasa-
time, you can say something about him.
No,
from
no.
the back.
Farasa. It looks at the features.
He don't do anything.
The features of the face, for example, the shape of the eye, the cheekbones, the ears, how the shape of them. So this is farasa, the shape of the body.
Mr.
Okay.
Rami, about the way that you are looking at things, the way that you are looking at things, like when you make your eyes like this.
This
or
is body
just
language.
yes.
This
just
is body
open
language.
them all the way, or
Yeah.
For us,
or towards them, or
you don't do anything. They know your color, maybe something like that.
Yes, and they discover actually some illnesses or diseases by the color under your eyes, the color of your skin, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's very scary, actually, sometimes. Actually, Yazan might, if he's here, he would tell us. Actually, in chemistry here, the owner, he's a specialist. He's an expert in farasa, and they do training sessions on that here in this center.
There's also a session on the second floor with
Yeah, well, the owner is actually, we've known the owner since 2010. We must get the, is Yazan here? Or Dima? We need to get the English term for that.
so be careful when somebody Arabian look at you.
Once
You
we
have to
were,
tell why he's looking at me.
once we were in an NLP session. NLP is neuro-linguistic programming, okay? Part of it is body language. It talks about body language. So the exercise, they put us in pairs, okay? Every two together. And now one has to ask questions to the other, and this one has to monitor how the eye moves, okay? And I took it as a challenge. Okay, I will not move my eyes. And the trainer came, and no, this is not how you do this exercise. Act normal. It's okay to move your eyes. Dima, what's the English term for farasa?
The most close one is physiognomy, but
Excuse me?
physiognomy,
Physiognomy?
yes, but it talks about studying the face,
Okay.
but it does not represent what we teach here in chemistry and Farasi in Arabic. So the Arabic word does not have a match in the English word, the English language.
So what we do train on here is for the whole body features, kinda.
Yes, sort of.
Features, or because we were just saying that body language differs from farasa.
Yes,
Body language talks about motion of the body,
yes.
but farasa is about the features of the face and
Yes,
body.
you can study a personality just by looking at the pictures.
Okay.
You don't need to watch the movements or the body language or the gestures of the person you're talking to. You just need to look at their faces because we have. It's not like that.
Like you say,
Yes. So we have like 5 basic rules or items we depend on. We look at the person's face type or pattern. There are 8 patterns worldwide. So we all, as people, fit into one of these patterns. And then we have the size of the eyes. It's either large or medium or small. And this actually indicates some features of the personality. And then we look for the person height. Tall people are really different from short people.
Skip.
Yeah, so as you can see from Mr. Rabi, he's very energetic, he's loud, he's out there. But for actually a very tall person would be like slow in talking, in eating, in deciding, in even talking, everything, or walking. That's
What do you mean? My voice is compensating for my height?
I didn't say that. And so we study like these rules and we combine them together to come up with one whole idea about the person we are talking to. And we study the person just, but we don't actually judge him.
Okay.
We just study the person as if he doesn't have any values or beliefs, anything.
Factual.
Factual,
Okay.
facts about this person. Now, you add to it his culture, his beliefs, his values, and
You
all
can
sorts
tell
of things.
all of these things about him from
You can tell his basic character, aside from any other outside effects that may affect his character. So we study him as a basic person, and the reason why we study all these things is just we have to know how to deal with others and how to deal with ourselves first. Sometimes people are stuck in their lives because of some problems or they don't know how to deal with others. So we teach them first about themselves. You need to know yourself and then learn about the others so you can deal with them in a good way.
Okay, what about eye contact or the movement of the eyes while I'm talking, or the way that I look at the person in front of me?
This is more body language.
Does it body language? not
Yes.
firasat.
No. At first, as I mentioned, you can actually study the person just by looking at the picture or
Something
photo,
different.
and that's all you need to know about everything about that.
Actually, I'm now I'm listening to an audiobook. The name of the book is how to analyze people on site,
Okay.
and it talks about I mean, I'm still in the beginning of the book. The round people, round face, the plum numbers, fingers,
Yes.
and they have certain characteristics, and I think this is part of
Yes,
Farasa.
it's part of it.
Yeah.
And it's about connecting all the data that you get from looking at something, and
Okay.
then you come up with a result.
Okay.
It's about intelligence and being very quick when you actually see something and you connect all the data, and then you come up with a result about the person you're talking to.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Thank you, Dima.
You're welcome.
Actually, there is a term, a hobby that they for people who would like to know more about body language or farasa, physiognomy. Did she say? Okay. In England, there is this hobby which is train spotting. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So they say people spotting. So to practice it, do people spotting. Now, please can you explain what train spotting is to the participants?
Really understand train spotting.
Yes, usually men, older men, who like to watch
Trains.
and write down what sort of train it is.
And then
And
now
then
they're
Particular, like, you know, like you've got the numbers on the cars?
Yes.
Same kind of thing, so particular combinations of numbers is like exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do with planes too. And they stand
Ah,
out
yes,
at airports
yes.
with binoculars.
True.
My brother does that. Really worried for him. Oh, okay.
So train spotting, the hobby train spotting is that someone who sits at a train station and start looking at trains and spotting their plates, spotting their their models, and all of those things. So to practice body language or farasa, they advise to do people spotting, but I mean practice, but don't stare. I mean, don't stare at people. Because we will get other consequences. So I read the first time I read the body language book. So I used to go to coffee shops while I'm in airports, for example. I would practice that knowledge. Okay. Public speaking experiences. Zero?
Most of it's zero.
Okay.
Most of us we don't need it.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Because there is a many problem in my life when someone like a taxi driver talk with me, I don't care what he talk. I just want to talk and arrive me to the way to the place I want to
Okay.
be in.
Okay.
I don't want to hard hear what he talk. Just because I have my problems and something like that.
Okay.
Okay, but, sorry.
No, it is no. Yeah. Okay.
Which is better in public talking to use your body language in talking to public, like just moving your hands and looking around, or just to stay like this and
Yeah.
concentrate?
It does
It
help.
helps. Even it's strong if you just move a lot, but it helps.
Yes.
And it helps you to speak
Absolutely. Yes.
better. And I saw a lecture on TEDx talking about this thing that your body, you can fake it until you became it. This is the-
Yeah. Fake it
So
till you
can
make it.
fake
Yes.
that you are strong, I think, and confident, and it will come to your speech.
Yes.
I try. I think that it helped me to have the words. Like when I moving my hand
Yeah. It
with the
helps.
word.
It helps. We got in one of the sessions in the MBA in England. I was in Bristol, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. So we had a stylist. That stylist also taught us how to present with body language, and I was famous. I mean, famous with moving my hands. I mean, my hands were all over the place. I was like that. I mean,
And they say that
wrong. Actually.
That's wrong.
You shouldn't do this too much. But me also, I do this a lot.
No, and I had really to practice to put it down. I mean, just to control, not to silence it at all, because I cannot speak if I silence.
You hold your hands towards it.
I can't speak.
I will put my hand under my leg and then speak.
Yeah. Okay. So it's yes, part of the story. The body language part of public speaking is extremely important, and actually we use that in life coaching. We give hints about if you want to become a manager. So how would a manager walk? How would a manager talk? Okay. So if you want to do that, start practicing today so that you become what you want to be.
Acting like a manager,
Exactly.
you will become.
Exactly. Yes. So public speaking. Yes.
Can I ask if someone in the audience laughs while you are talking? What's the better way to do it? Or react? How would you react? Somebody's laughing down there.
Just randomly. When you make a joke or just
No.
yeah.
You are talking seriously and you are delivering what you are delivering for the audience, and you found somebody in the corner is laughing just.
Just ignore.
Or certain people laughing
Yeah.
in the audience. What would you do?
If he
Each other or at you or amongst each other.
It's both rude though.
Yeah, but
Yeah. It's like rude.
yeah.
What happens sometimes?
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
if he laughing with me, I do something wrong. I will laughing with him.
Okay.
I know, but you know.
But if
You can't do that.
if he with him talk something with himself, I will don't care.
You will ignore it. Okay. So did you hear this answer? So if the person is laughing in my direction, I will include myself in the joke. So I will put myself there and involve myself with that person. If that person is laughing with someone else, sorry, your name again? Anas. Anas said that he will just ignore it. Okay, so it depends on the situation.
I would say under any circumstances ignore it. Because if you involve yourself with the person who's laughing, you just increase the disruption to whatever it is you're saying. If you just act like it's not happening, they'll probably get bored.
Yeah.
Keep in my presentation.
Well, yeah, if you want to stop doing it, then make jokes away.
I don't speak in this session. Normally. I shouldn't actually. I do speak in the life coaching session.
Yeah.
But this is for you guys. So this is the English conversation where you speak.
Change topic.
Change the topic?
That's all. Social media is all the video.
About the behavior of the people when you are using the cars here in Jordan, especially in Jordan.
I have an issue with us using mobiles. I mean, we use it in a very addictive way.
One time I was with a taxi driver. In one hand, the coffee and the cigarette. The other hand, two mobiles, one up, one down. He's playing with both of them and driving with his knees.
He's a good driver.
Interesting.
He is a good driver.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting.
So many so many times.
Coffee and cigarette.
Yeah, it's happened with me so many times.
It's not so rare.
No, just now when I come here, the driver was playing with the Facebook all the way. He's looking, okay, playing and driving. I told him, please, one of the two things, me or the Facebook.
I'll tell him.
You
He
can
told me
ask
go
them.
down.
He told you to go.
Wallah, he told me go down. Wallah, go down. Wallah, I take another taxi and come back.
I think in this case we have to decide what hospital that we should go to.
Look, sorry. For the biggest problem here in Jordan, lack of education. Lack of education how to use everything in Jordan. Tons of culture of education for everything. The mobile, the makeup, the how you wear your clothes, what kind of clothes you need to wear. For example, no need to wear a pantalon until your knees. Okay? One of the ideas, no need to everybody see your underwear.
Okay.
Jordan, right? For the man or for the woman, both of them.
Ah,
Okay, one of the problems, I'm selling makeup. I have a shop, cosmetics and flower and balloon shop. One of the times I'm selling foundation, liquid powder or foundation, you call it. Okay, the bottle is like the size of the water. One girl, she finished it in 2 days. In 2 days, and she told me your thing is not original. I told her this is foundation just to put cover for the makeup, not
For 1
to-
year. She's been
You are not going to custom party. Yeah, no, this is one of the problems I told you. Here in Jordan, you can see it. He have a new mobile, iPhone 8. I need to buy iPhone 8. Even I don't have money. I don't have money to eat. I will do anything just to buy it. This is one of the habits it's happening here.
I remember at the beginning of the mobile industry in Jordan, back in 96. Okay, so the mobile phones were really expensive. The call was really expensive, but there is one call which was for free, calling to the call center. So people, while driving, okay, to show the other drivers that they have a mobile, they would pick up the phone and they would call the call center.
Did you remember about the size of the mobile?
Yes, yes.
Okay. They put it here and they walk side by. It's like earthquake is moving.
Let's take some comments. Abdullah Maghaira, may you ask them to raise their voices? Well, Abdullah, actually, we always have this challenge of the participants' voices not coming to the microphone, and we're trying to find solutions for that. Uhud, hi Uhud. Okay. So we just get the comments on the live stream. We don't only have the problem with drivers, we also have it with pedestrians who are crossing the road while texting or calling while they're absolutely oblivious of what is happening around them. It doesn't matter, they're crossing a highway, okay?
This is an enigma.
And they walking, what do you call it, the pedestrian bridge, okay? It's above them, okay? They don't go to the stairs, so they cross the road while texting. In Medina Munawwara Street.
Pencil.
But this is not a Jordanian problem, it's worldwide.
Well, I don't think worldwide.
I saw a video the other day about something in Europe, I don't know where. A woman, she was killed using the mobile watch. She was going down the street. I think it happens. in
Yeah.
England.
Well, it's illegal to be on the phone.
Okay.
While you are walking.
While you're in the car.
Yeah.
If you're driving,
Driving.
it's illegal, but like the taxi drivers here in England, they'd be sacked. Like you just couldn't do it. And the same like crossing the roads. Like we still find it difficult to cross the roads because you just go. And the traffic still goes in England. Like you'd be run over if you did that because the traffic just keeps going. You have to go to a crossing. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so different.
I mean, we don't have it in England, but in a lot of Western countries, you have this concept of jaywalking. So you can only cross a busy road at a particular point, at a zebra crossing.
Yes.
Here, I haven't seen a single zebra crossing since I arrived.
There are two.
That's
There are two. People use them,
okay.
not the cars. They don't acknowledge them.
Do you know in the Qatar and Dubai how much the tickets for using mobile when you're driving?
What?
3,000 JD.
3,000 JD.
Jordan dinar.
They
My
don't.
sister, she make it in Qatar. With her all connections with her husband, they removed 1,000, she paid 2,000 JD. She removed one, but she paid 2,000. Now, when she wants to go out, she put the mobile in the pocket and she doesn't use it anymore. Never. And she's working with the United Nations there. No way. 3,000 JD.
It is,
It is illegal.
but it's not enforced.
No, I can tell.
It is.
Believe me, there is no law here. For
We need
example,
dinner.
you can say
I really don't know what's like. I think it's about 50 JDs.
For example,
Okay.
Token
Don't,
while
not
Yeah.
you're driving, I
use
think
it.
no tickets.
20.
Yeah.
20? Okay.
The tickets here?
20 JDs. Okay.
something.
It's no, it doesn't prevent anyone. Yeah. 5 JDs.
So
Oh my
like
god.
when you in a taxi, often there just isn't any in the back. Like,
No, there is, but you don't
In
use
the
it.
back?
hide them. Like,
No, they put it under the chair. You don't use it outside.
They invented
that's another
something.
thing we were like, this is a seatbelt. What do we do?
By the way, back in the 90s, it was heavily enforced. Everybody used the seatbelt.
But only in winter we
But
have.
now, the problem is that the way they enforce the laws is by waves. Okay? So this month, we are going to issue tickets for the seatbelt. Okay? And they announce it.
Selective.
Okay? They announce it everywhere. Okay? And now, 1 month, we will issue tickets for using the mobile. And after 1 month, that's it.
Sorry to say this, it's selective for people. Not all the people
Yes, I
are,
understand.
are under the same way of
If you know the policeman,
Not all of
or
them.
if one of your friends know that policeman, there's no ticket.
In all ways, it's small.
And the same family, one of the ideas.
Who would care? Like, everybody would care. And then
But actually, people do care about the 20 JD. Because when a policeman actually stops someone, they will start begging for not paying the 20 JDs.
Yeah, but
Please, I will not do it. I will do anything. I mean, they will start doing everything so as not to pay for the ticket.
if it's a huge amount of money, no one, like you
Yes.
said, will do this again.
Yes.
But 20 JD or 5
Absolutely.
JD for a seatbelt, it's a small amount.
I agree. Yeah.
one of the problems we have also in Jordan here,
We have many problems in Jordan.
one of the not loving your car, for example,
Yes.
is under the side the building.
Yes.
Somebody fall down in your car. Your car is the problem.
Yes.
And you will pay my hospital for 10, 20, 30 years
Yes.
for my food, my clothes,
Yes.
my allowance, for my plane ticket. I want to go to England, I want to go to France, anything I need, you will pay it for 10, 20
Even
years.
if he's trying to commit suicide.
Yes.
So if someone tries to commit suicide and then
Go
they
to
land on
go
my
to
car,
car.
I will be responsible for it.
If you look at it, stop.
Exactly. I'm the one who's going to
And
jail.
something is
No, he paid 25,000 JD, my brother-in-law.
Wow.
He's putting his car inside the garage.
Yeah.
One bicycle come from the back, touch the car and put down the other side. Nothing happened to the boy.
Okay.
Until now, he paid 25,000.
Oh my God.
That's the shit. The boy have nothing. No problem. He got to the hospital.
the car is stopped and he's
The problem, the root of the problem is that we don't have a traffic law. What the traffic law is inside the criminal law.
inside
The criminal.
that, I don't know what trouble or ashariya.
No. This is something else. But within the laws, the traffic law is within the criminal law. So anything that is happening with the car, it's a crime.
Right. Yes. Because you have the power. You have the car. You have the power.
Yeah, but it's within the criminal law. So there are no traffic laws to say. Anyway,
and with
We
Syrians,
have payment law.
sorry.
with Syrians have no obligations with Syrians. Just the
The
drivers.
pedestrians, yes, yes.
Just pay law.
Sorry.
We have payment law.
Yes.
Everywhere you
Well,
need to pay.
payment law. Yes, we have something good in Jordan.
And the new tickets now,
You have
you know how
money.
is it? You know the new tickets? You are driving. You are far. But the policeman take your number and they give you a ticket. You will go when you make a license, new license, you will find the new tickets waiting for you.
My first time in England, that was back in '84. I was in Hastings. So a bunch of guys, they were walking, and one of them was walking beside the pavement on the street. Okay, here it's normal. Okay, normal behavior in Jordan. So they behave the same way in England. Okay? So two people are walking on the pavement, and the third one is walking beside them on the street. On the street. So a car comes in and hits the guy. So they take him to the hospital. Okay? And they make sure that he's okay. So now that you're okay, this is your fine. You have to pay this. You have to pay for the hospital. So the pedestrian actually paid for everything.
Benzene in Jordan, the driver will
Yes.
pay.
The driver will pay for the government and for the guy and for everybody.
And the most for Palestine. Everything, we pay everything.
Like, you can't walk on most of the pavement. It's just like
It's for decoration only.
well, there's like a pavement and then put a massive tree in it, so you can't. It's like, why?
It's for beautification. It's to beautify the city.
It's very nice.
It's
Very nice.
it's
You can't walk.
You cannot walk.
it's planned.
We have a tree. We make them for trees.
No, Jordan, inside the Jordan University. Now it's winter time. Every year they have the same problem. Water is rising and rising until become 1.5 meter up of the street.
1.5 meters on the street.
Above the street.
Okay.
In Jordan, inside Jordan University, they will find them using the chairs to climb from one side to the other side.
This is Jordan University.
Yes, for the last 7 years, that's happening.
Oh my God.
This is the last 7 years.
In Jordan University.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rami, open your Facebook. Open the winter in Jordan University.
And this will
You
happen.
will see it by your eyes. They will not fix it. They will not pay 1 JD to fix it.
The Jordan University.
Yes.
The flag of education in Jordan.
Forget about the flag.
Oh
Because
my
you know,
God, guys.
if
We
you
have
are from the north and we are from the south, you will fall.
Yes, we have beautiful things in Jordan.
We have beautiful weather.
We have challenges.
Emotions. We have high emotions in our
High emotions,
in our-
yes.
in our community. We have lovely girls.
Yes, we have lovely people in Jordan.
Could be.
We are generous. We are
Yes.
considerate, sincere, and
I don't know about considerate. Maybe sincere, but not considerate.
this is the body language.
It's a very nice place. Very
It's not-
beautiful area. You can see a lot of things.
Where is that?
The web there.
Webde, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Jordan.
We've really been like downtown and then around here.
Okay.
I think the problem is that we receive technology here in Jordan with very short time, that we don't have the enough time to build a culture about it, or education about it, or introduction about it, like mobiles and what we are talking about technology. We have we receive technology in a very economical way without having enough time to now they are talking about education of about that, like our session here, about how to use mobile, when the time not to use it while you are driving, or now we are talking about things after 15 years of having this technology in our communities.
To wrap up this session, because it's we're over time. The main issue in Jordan is that we don't have a sense of duty. Whether I am working in a private sector, in a public sector, driving my car, being a neighbor, I will just put my car anywhere in my building and let the other neighbors find their own places. I mean, this kind of behavior, all of it, we don't have sense, we don't have any consideration for the other, and we don't have sense of duty, the sense of the other. This is main. I mean, and we don't have those laws that would make people go by them, and they're not really enforced to change those social behaviors. And let me stop here before. Let me not say I am Muslim.
Next time, talk about Egypt or.
You know, today I see one girl, she went to cross from the Jordan University inside the tunnel.
Inside?
The tunnel, to
Yes.
cross to the other side. She crossed half of the street, then go the other side, then go left again. She's playing with a mobile. The car touched her. She looked at the car and she's still walking. Still walking.
On the Jordan University Street?
Yes, today.
The flag of that.
With this, we wrap our session.
I would like to buy my. I don't want it again.
Okay.
Can I have it, please?
Okay, great. Guys, thank you very much for this session. Thank you all for the participation. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. We actually, in this session, for the first time, we talked about different topics. We usually choose one topic. When Muhammad comes back, he usually does exercises and games
Yeah.
to practice the language. My style is more classical. Choose a topic and let's talk about it. What are our topics for the coming few days? We have on Thursday the life coaching circle between 6:30 and 7:30 here in Chemistry. After that, from 7:30 till 8:30, the marital law circle also here in Chemistry. On Saturday, we have the book club, and the book is The Fault in Stars. The Fault in Stars, something like that. Yes, it's a novel. For example, I'm listening to the English version of the book. Some people get the translated Arabic version, but then we talk about it all in Arabic. I mean, regardless of the language that we read in, the discussion is in Arabic. Okay? No, the book club is in a place called Azbakiya and Dalia. And the GPS location is on Facebook and Meetup.
Not far from 30.
The GPS location is on Meetup, I think. Okay, the location is there. We still did not figure out the sports day yet. So Sunday we still don't have.
Tomorrow bowling or no bowling?
No, tomorrow there is nothing. Okay. Until now there is nothing. We have every Sunday sports activities. We go play volleyball, basketball, yoga. No yoga. Ping pong and stuff like that. But then
It's always on Sunday.
always on Sundays between 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock p.m. Okay, so that's it for the activities of the week. Let me see if there are anything else. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday we come back here to the English conversation session. Okay, thank you very much and see you in the activities.